I'm at Wandsworth. I just woke up. I am going home now. I slept in a friend's place. My friend Emiliano and Adriano. So today is the day of the week I'm fasting. I started my fasting last night, but we had dinner very late, which is not what I was intending to do, but it doesn't matter. So from yesterday 10 o'clock in the evening, I will be eating again tomorrow morning or tomorrow lunch to 2:30. So it will be 40 hours. And yesterday we happened to watch a couple of my videos, and I realized some of them are very long, and definitely they are not for everyone. I speak a lot of things in my video, but definitely are not for everyone. But doesn't matter, I keep documenting my journey, and more than anything these videos are for me, but I'm sure it can inspire and it can give some insight as well to those who watch them, but not everyone. So yeah, I'm going to work. I'm gonna be fasting 40 hours, and it's gonna be good not only for cleaning out my body. Since I got in London, I changed my eating habits. I'm still eating, well, but not as well as I used to when I had 24 hours a day available. But anyway, so I need to try not to ramble too much in my videos. I want to make them shorter and more full of valuable content. The thing is that it's easier for me to just put everything rather than edit all the parts and remove all the all the parts of my video. It's just easier for me. It takes less time, but I'll try to do that from now on. And yeah, the thing about fasting is that I believe that it's about addiction. And what addiction is for me is simply tap into a distraction that distracts us from feeling a thing that we don't want to feel. That is all addiction is for me. And I used to be a smoker for many years, I think 20 years, and now it's been more than 8 years since I quit. But that what cigarette was doing for me was distracting me. So all of a sudden this thing would come out, I would feel this feeling, and then I would feel like, oh, I want to have a cigarette. And that feeling is still there since I stopped smoking. The only thing, I distract myself with something else. And the distraction can be a coffee, it can be, open up the Facebook, it can be complaining, it can be anything, but the more it's toxic, the more it's distracting, and therefore the more it's addictive. And since I'm already, I quit already so many things, my main distraction, let's say, to escape from that feeling is food. But of course, because I remove so many addictions, so many distractions, I'm also more aware and I'm also more clear-minded. So for me, it's easier to keep peeling the onion, to keep peeling those layers of distractions. And so my last recourse to go and distract from a feeling what I want to feel is food. And now if I weekly go through fasting 40 hours, I cannot tap into that distraction, and I am kind of forced to accept my feelings and to acknowledge my feelings. So today is gonna be about that. And that is very important, because when we addicted, we keep distracting ourselves. We're also distracting ourselves from our mission in life or whatever we want to achieve. And we feel like we're doing so many things. We go out, we eat here, we eat there, we watch this, we watch that. At the end, the years go by and we are in the same position as we were before, financially, body-wise, relationship. We just haven't moved much because we kept distracting ourselves. So, yeah. So I'm going to work now, and it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be fasting, but I'm gonna be serving food all day. I'm gonna be surrounded by raw chocolate, delicious hot drinks, juices and smoothies. And so I've done fasting before, but what I did, it was during my day off, or I did once 5 days because I was healing. I was into a community, so it was quite different, but it's the first time I dare to do the fasting while I'm working, while I'm serving food. And this is gonna be a good challenge. I know I'm going to survive, so it's fine, but it's gonna be really good because I get to really feel how I really feel. Because when I eat or when I get distracted by things, I don't really get to know how I really feel. What is me? And when I'm empty stomach, when I'm fasting and I'm not getting distracted, so for instance, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I'm not reading anything, I'm not watching a movie or anything like that, all my emotions, they really come out. And if I feel uncomfortable, I get to acknowledge the feeling, and therefore it clears out, it goes away, I get purified. I'm not expecting to understand all this, but I'm just telling how how this is gonna affect me, how this is gonna help me to just become better. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this day. Awesome.